Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I'm filming card number 4 in our January class in the post. And January 2024, excuse me in case you're watching in the future. Excuse me. So here we go, card number 4. So we have used some of the dies, the smaller dies this time from the Perennial postage. So I've cut 4 of these ones in the gorgeous grape and a smaller one that goes here in basic white. I'm going to stamp on this one. I'm going to stick the paper on that one. So first of all, let's show you the stamping, because I'm going to stamp with a die. How's about that? I just think this is so clever. I hope that you all have this die set, or you've got it on your next order, because really it's beautiful. The whole set is lovely, and because you can't, you know, they do kind of nest a bit. So I just want a little teeny bit of glue here just to hold that die. I'm just going to put a wee teeny weeny bit of that, and that will clean off with alcohol later. So on card number 2, I showed you this was embossed into the card. This time I'm going to stamp with it. So really I'm going to need a sentiment as well. Which sentiment shall we use? That one was Happy Mother's Day. I don't really want a whole lot of Mother's Day cards because I'm away in Australia when it's our Mother's Day. I'll just go for one that's going to fit on my... What's that one? You're Simply Marvellous. I'm sure I know somebody who can have that sent to them. I'm going to use just the other side of this block. You know, I've got about 100 blocks, but you know. So again, I'm just using Gorgeous Grape. You can change up the colours. I'm just using it because it's there. I'm just going to pop that down here. There we go, and then I'll pop that in the box to get cleaned with the one I used in the previous video. Now, you see, I've still got this little franking kind of thing. I don't think we get franks. Stamps don't get frank now. It's all computerised now. Probably get lasered or something. Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm just inked it up carefully because it's quite shallow, and just stamp it down there, and then maybe there. See, I get a second impression from that. Oh, maybe go. And then the whole thing on there. There we go. It's kind of gone behind the stamping, which is what I wanted. So it just gives you that. Somebody's that. Remember in the olden days when they did the franking that way. So that's that bit, and I've got these 2 die cuts to decorate. They're a bit like, they are supposed to be lavender, but they look a bit like Lucky White Heather. Right, and then these just glue onto the stamps, basically. That's just like stamps, isn't it? Now I have written on here so that you can know these are the layers are 4.4 centimetres by 6.4 centimetres, and that just fits nicely onto that back there. But you could layer them that way, and you could have cut your DSP with this die and layered them up that way. You just do different things. So I'm just going to stick these all on, and then I'll decide where I want them to go. Of course, I didn't clean that off before I started, so the glue's coming out around the choked bit. Now on the card, this card, I added some more butterfly stamping in there. Again, that's your choice. I think the paper I've cut for this one is busy enough. It just depends on what you want to do. So one. Again, use my scraps for these bits. Must have put too much glue there. It's two of them ready. I just adore this paper. I could work with it all day. I have done some other cards with it that are not in the class, so I think I've not done your PDF yet, but I'm thinking I might add on some extra photographs on the end just to give you some more ideas. But certainly check my YouTube channel and my blog, JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk, and my Facebooks. You'll see other ideas. And lots of other ideas from other demonstrators out there too. You shouldn't be stuck for ideas. Once you've worked the class, hopefully your own imagination will be kicking in as well, and ideas of what to do with all the bits that are left over. So it's just a matter of making this up now, and I've just about got enough ribbon left. I've got a piece of white for inside. So let's just stick that in. So again, you can decorate that, up to you. I'll just pop it in. And then it's just arrange these on whatever way. Oh, it might have the butterflies up the right way. I don't know, just doesn't matter. They're all so pretty. Oh, that butterfly's upside down. That one's that one's doing tumbles. Doesn't matter, does it? So basically I want these to meet in the middle. I think the thing to do here is to stick these two down first and try to make sure that's straight about there. So I'm going to put glue on both of these so that I can, this gives me a bit of wiggle room, so if one's not quite right, like that butterfly's going down there, it's kind of like that, isn't it? Do you remember when you sheets of stamps and they were serrated, but when they're stuck together, I'm just trying to make sure my lines are straight. Oops. So if you butt these together, she says, them together. And if the first lot were straight, the whole thing should be straight. I'm going to go with straight enough. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And then this, we have a bit of ribbon. Now on this card, what I was showing really was how this ribbon can fray. So you just have to take it, it's the gold thread you're pulling out. You just have to faff with it. Wasn't this bad, the first one? Didn't have that tight. But just use your nails and talk to it and make it do what you want it to do. I bet this end will go one end will go better than the other. Let's put it that way. Because I'm on camera, it's giving me grief. Ain't that the way it always goes? There was no grief the first time when I did it. And we just play with it with your fingers and get a bit of distress. If you don't like this sort of distress, and you know, if you don't want to distress your ribbon, then that's cool. Don't bother. I'm just like, right, see there, it's falling apart now. I'm pulling bits out. Great. It is a very loose weave, so you do have to be a bit careful. So let's just leave it. That's enough. No more ribbon to replace it. I've got other kinds of ribbon. Here's another ribbon that would work very well with this set, and this is Lost Lagoon weave ribbon, and that is in the annual catalogue. That's very pretty too. It works. But let's just put this ripped one. I'm just going to put a bit of tape across the middle there, and then we'll just put our fringed ribbon over the top, and we can faff with that as much as we like. I think because my fingers are a bit gluey as well, that's not making this easy, but there we go, and you can pull that out. It just gives you a slightly distressed look. And then we want to pop this on with dimensionals. I do have gluey fingers. I'm still using up this. I think this is a sheet of dimensionals from one of our kits. I'm doing it that way so it'll straddle the ribbon. I think I want to take a bit more of this out. You can fuss away with it as much as you want to. Just doesn't want to talk to me today. Oh yeah, this is easy. It is actually usually easy to do that. Not everybody likes that sort of look, in which case you can just cut it on the diagonal. If I pull it anymore, I'm going to lose all the threads. We'll just leave it like that. That's cool. Maybe pull that bit more. Right, I'm not going to overthink it. I'll keep faffing at it, you know how it is. Right, so now I want some glue on the end of these, and I'll pop these in. Of course I didn't check with the, right, because I put the dimensional strip. I can't get that in, but there's still a bit of glue there. There you go. So just cut a bit of the stock off. I want a lot of glue, just a bit on the bottom just to hold it. There we go. And some bling. And there you go. Card 4. Done and dusted, sort of. I will need to tidy that up a bit. Yep, I'm not going to bore you with that. You can faff with yours for as much as you like or not. Some tidy. So thank you very much for getting this far. Do remember to leave me a comment on my videos. Let me know if you enjoyed making the card. And if you varied it, that's fine. I'd love to see your interpretation. But thank you so much, and I'll see you on card number 5. Thank you.